Pallingham here, College Center, getting a little bit of training in today while I'm about to head out into town, grab a few things as I got a lot of work I got to do today here on the acreage. But I'm always getting some training in, and I'd figure that I want to share with you the drill that I was working on this morning, just kind of working on some transitions and working on some of the basic Espada Y Daga moves. So if you want to do some training with me real quick, grab a collie stick or training bolo, grab a training knife, and let's go ahead and work through some Espada Y Daga. All right, let's get to it. If you're new to the channel, or if you've been watching for a while and you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button right now, smash that thumbs up button, leave me a cool comment below, and let's go ahead and grab our gear and let's kick off the drill right here. We're looking at some basic Espada Y Daga moves, and this is a drill that I was working on this morning right before I'm about to head out into town and pick up a few things. So I wanted to share this with you real quick. So from here, we're gonna start off in our number 1 chamber right here. We're gonna strike our 1, and we're gonna come back with a broken 2 and a thrust of the daga at the same time. Then as we rechamber this, we're gonna come through with what's called a circular 2, pass the daga through on top, and then we're gonna hit another number 2, fluid, and then we're gonna hit this jab or this thrust right here. I'm gonna come up on the angle 3, and then I'm gonna strike this broken 4. As I step off the line to the left, I'm gonna strike another 2, and then there's the thrust with the knife, circle it around, and then there's the jab. And that's the drill. That's what I was working on, just working some basic coordination stuff, having fun, linking some of these different movements together. I'll show you that from another angle, right here, striking that 1, a broken 2 with the thrust, a circular into the high thrust to a fluid 2, into that jab, or you can thrust there, either one's fine. Striking that fluid 3, into the broken 4, stepping off of the line, there's the 2, thrust with the daga, and then protecting the head with that jab right there. And then it just starts all over again. We can cycle it through. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 moves right there. So right here, let's do it together. Just a few reps right here. Striking the 1, nice and slow. 1. There's that broken. Bring it back. Into the circular. Passing the daga. Into that fluid 2. There's that jab. Up the 3. Broken 4. Stepping off. There's that number 2. Thrust with the daga. And then circle it out to a jab. Right there. Alright? About 2 more times. Nice and slow. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, one more time, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right there. So I'll give this one a go. Start off nice and slow and just kind of work it out, you know, have some fun. Sometimes I like to just get out here and just kind of move around a little bit. Doesn't have to be anything super serious all the time. You know, if you make a mistake, that's totally fine, that's okay. You just take a note and try to fix that mistake on the next pass, the next repetition of the drill. So something that I like to do every time that I'm training some of these drills, especially that are focusing more on specific cuts, is I like to switch out sometimes to a training bolo, and that way I can identify where that blade edge is at, and I can make sure I've got good form and good technique while I'm training my drills. It's important to kind of switch around so that way you can do the drills precisely with good technique with the training bolo, and then also with the rattan stick as well, so that way even when you have a stick, you have the good form, you have good technique, you are aware of the striking points of the stick for proper structure and mechanics and all that stuff. So we can go ahead and do the same thing right here just with the training bolo. Okay, boom and pop. And there's always a lot more footwork and all that stuff that we can get involved with in these drills. But let's go ahead and just kind of focus on the hands. Let's get the weapon coordinated, and then that little bit of footwork, and then we can always start integrating more and more and more, raising the difficulty level of the training. As always, start every drill off nice and slow. Remember, slow learning and slow practice in the beginning is going to add up to a faster skill development. As you are becoming more coordinated, more familiar with the movements, gradually pick up the speed, okay? So don't go from like, 1 mile an hour to trying to, blast as fast as you can. Just gradually pick it up from 1 mile an hour, maybe to 2 miles an hour, to 3 miles an hour. Just gradually pick up that speed, pick up the intensity, pick up the power, all that stuff, and you're gonna develop your skills a lot faster that way. Focus on good coordination, focus on good technique, focus on, proper striking mechanics and all that stuff, good weapon alignment and awareness, all these things, and that's gonna make sure that you are successful in your Kali performance. For more training, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell so that way you are notified every time I come out with a brand new video for you guys to try on out. You can also get access to exclusive videos I have right here on the channel. Click the join button right below this video and check out becoming a sponsor of the channel, and that'll open up access to a whole bunch more videos that we have here on the channel. You can always head over to KaliCenter.com, check out our further training programs, courses, and DVD downloads, and always kind of, keep an eye out, because sometimes we got some really good deals, really good sales going on and all that stuff. So, we want to make sure you guys are training and you're getting what you want for your training, and putting what you want to get out of your training. All right, as always, get outside, go train, be safe, train smart, and have fun, and go make nature your Kali dojo. And I'll see you soon.